You got a question here. Frantic Fury. Chris, a long while ago, Cisco ended flip video limit, Chris, a long while ago, Cisco, and I need another drink. Cisco ended, of grape juice plus. They ended the flip video line due to smartphone sales. Do you think it was a good idea to do so? I never really compared the flip to a phone at all. Seen the cameras on sale at Best Buy for about $50, while I bought mine a year before for over $200, says Frantic Fury. The first time I saw a flip video recorder, and I think I still have one lying around. Not the one that I got originally, $99. I was like, this is shooting some okay video. At that point, 640 by 480, even in low light, it was doing a great job, better than most point and shoot cameras could do. We did not have pocket HD recording at that point, or at least it wasn't very prevalent. And I thought it was so good. I got one for my dad. In fact, I think that video is somewhere on YouTube. And I said, Dad, this is really easy to use. You record it, and you plug it in, and you can upload it to YouTube or share it. And he thought it was interesting, too. He thought it was fun. He thought it was easy. And that's what Flip did well. It wasn't that it had the best. It wasn't that it was the most expensive. It's that it was easy. Well, if you fast forward a couple years, now smartphones come with the ability to record video. If you want to know what I recorded the Hoth Wampa Cave Lego review with, that was done with an iPhone 4S. 1080p video originally. I don't know if that's how we uploaded it to YouTube, but high quality video that came with a smartphone. Well, I knew as soon as we saw certain smartphones come out with the ability to record video, the writing was on the wall for digital cameras, traditional digital cameras, as well as these pocket camcorders. And you knew I swore by the Vado from Creative for years. I sold so many of those because they were really good devices. Still are, but why use something like that when you've got a camera that comes with the phone? I was even looking at some circulars this weekend and seeing that a local electronic superstore, and I've made remarks to Diana as well about this, it's cheaper to buy a computer than it is to buy a smartphone these days. These high-end phones, these all-in-one devices are more expensive than computers. You can get a computer for like $200. But to get a decent smartphone, it's going to cost you a few hundred more, of course. So, I knew that it was going to happen. It was inevitable. It was absolutely a great idea to drop the idea because they really weren't going anywhere. I wasn't the only person to say that. The quality was questionable, wasn't that great. And you can get just as good quality, if not better, from a dedicated camera, certainly, but also with the smartphone that you likely have on you. They made the absolute proper decision for it. I think they could handle it differently, but they should have been doing more to getting their technology out there, before the prevalence of smartphones and really, I would say, cameras that paralleled what Flip was doing. And you always have your phone on you, seemingly. Everybody's got a different perspective on the matter. But I'm curious, what do you think about what happened with Flip? Did you have one? Do you have one? Do you still use it? I don't. I mean, it's a spare, but why? The quality is questionable. Audio is not that great, and I've got a better recording device in my smartphone than I do or ever did with Flip, and I've already paid for it. So, what's the point? It's a good question. Thank you, by the way, for, I said this earlier, thank you for the likes. We appreciate it. You can like this video at any point while it's streaming live. I don't know if you can do it with as much ease after it's streamed live, but we certainly appreciate that now.